Okay, this is a demonstration of the problem that I'm having with the Ronin-S connected to my GH5S with the Leica 12 to 60 lens, and also a connection to my Ninja V over HDMI. The problem that I'm having is after the system is up and running with the gimbal stabilized and the camera on, I get focus control, recording control as expected, but soon after having this set up for some time, maybe a few minutes, and it's exacerbated by when I start recording, we lose focus control, and we also lose the ability to start and stop recording from the Ronin-S to the GH5S. This is a big problem. Once you lose this focus, in order to gain focus back, you either have to power cycle the camera or power cycle the Ronin. Sometimes power cycling the camera does not restore control connection. And here goes a demonstration of that. So right now I have the battery grip on, and I'm going to power on the Ronin-S. So we'll see, once I power the Ronin-S on, I'll get a picture come up over HDMI once I power on my camera. We can see right now we have a red LED blinking because the camera's off on the focus wheel. We have a red LED blinking. I'll turn my camera on as per the instructions. Once the camera is on, we can see I have a picture now on the screen. It's out of focus. I have a green focus light here, and I will focus down on this magazine just so we can see that the focus wheel is actually doing its job. It's actually working correctly. So turn. Let's do this. So now I'm in focus, and I will scroll out of focus. I have focus peaking on the Ninja so we can see a red band of focus come in and out. I will focus this guy away, and we will see this guy is now out of focus. And I'll move this camera in closer so we can see that a little better. We're out of focus, and I will zoom in a little bit, and we will get in focus with the Ronin-S. Again, LEDs are green. Everything is doing what we expected to do and working as planned. So now at this point, I will go on and I will start recording. So once we're recording, we see the red box around the Ninja. We are recording. Everything is operating as expected. And now we see that after recording for a short period of time, we lose connection on the focus wheel. Once we lose this connection on the focus wheel, trying to turn recording off using the Ronin-S to the GH5S is unsuccessful. Cannot turn recording off. Cannot do any recording control. Obviously we can't focus because we see that we have the red blinking light there, and this is stuck in this particular state until we power cycle the Ronin or power cycle the camera. Obviously we don't want to do either, because not only we need footage, but we need stable footage. If I power cycle the Ronin, and take a look at the Ninja V, I power cycle the Ronin, we see that my recording stops. So either one if I'm on a gig, if I'm on a set, if I'm at an event, getting me back to where I need to be so that I can get focus control back kills the operation of my recording. Once I do a power cycle, you know, the camera boots up and now we see the light is back green. We can focus. We peep in here. We can see that we can move in, focus on the blinds in the back. Again, I got focus on slow, but eventually we will start to see some red peaking as we are in focus, and peaking is doing what it's supposed to do. And go back and I can record. See, now we are recording with the Ninja, but all it takes is a few seconds, and after you're starting to record, you will eventually lose connection with the Ronin-S, and you will no longer be able to control your camera from the focus wheel or from the start and stop recording. An even stranger thing is if I keep this same exact setup and I remove my HDMI connection, I've recorded for hours. Start and stop control, I never lose focus control. Everything works as expected. Now see, we can see we are running a little longer this time. It's completely indeterminate, but usually after a few minutes of recording, and sometimes even a few minutes of no recording, just this connection, we will lose focus connection and lose start-stop capability. This time I was able to stop recording, and it's still functioning as expected. Again, I have a full battery on a Ronin, full battery on the GH5S. I'll go back to start recording. Okay, start recording. Recording was successful. Still have focus capability with the Ronin. And just like that, even before I started focusing, now again, I've lost connection. Can't focus. You can still control the gimbal with the joystick. No, I can't even control the gimbal with the joystick at this point. The gimbal is just locked. This is even worse. I thought before I could control the gimbal with the joystick. Right now the gimbal is completely inoperable. I can go over to another mode, and we see, wow, did you see that? That's the first time I've seen that happen, where the gimbal actually went from mode 2 and oh man, it's jumping back mode 1 to mode 2. This is completely crazy. I am not hooked up to my Ronin over Bluetooth. Just wanted to make sure everyone knew that. This is, again, something that's first time's happened to me, that the actual mode buttons were jumping around. Again, oh, now we are able to move the camera. But again, recording capability, right now we're stuck. I can't turn off recording. I can't focus. And now look at that. I was just able to move the joystick and was able to move the camera around. Now I can't. So at this point, camera's all over the place. I jumped to mode 3, jumped back to mode 2. Jumped to mode 3. Now I'm staying in mode 3. Go figure. Maybe I can move the camera around now. No, I can't move the camera around. Again, very strange. Click on the trigger. No functionality from the trigger. No functionality from the cord. Mode moves around, but doesn't make a difference. I can't control the camera. I believe I have tilt on push mode, so I can do that. I assume that the gimbal is still able to stabilize, but with this intermittent operation, it doesn't give me any confidence whatsoever to use this product for a professional gig, or for an amateur gig for that matter. Again, this is Luck Shot Films out of Youngstown, Ohio. Thank you.